So now Notion has its own meeting recorder, like an AI meeting recorder similar to Otter, Firefly's, Tactic. And let's take a look at how it works. So if you're in a new page on Notion, you could just press this Meet button at the bottom here, or you can also just type in /meet and it'll give you the same outcome. So once you get this box, you just have an option that says start transcribing. So if you click this, now it's going to start recording everything I say. It also does have system recording, so that means that to record your meetings, you don't need to add a bot like one of those, AI chat bots that join your meeting. You don't have to do that. Those are pretty intrusive, and this is much more sleek. Um, they so what I the way I've been looking at meeting recording options like apps is to see if it does it check all these boxes, right? So first of all, is it non-intrusive? So yes, this one just runs in the background. The second is pick up on does it pick up on system audio? So that means like, let's say I'm, let's say I'm using headphones and I don't have a microphone that can hear what people are saying on the call. Will that work? So I'm just going to open up this random YouTube video with a bunch of people on one meeting.
Everybody. Um, so we'll start with the apologies, and I guess we have Hazel. Everyone else seems to be here, I think. So could I have a mover, please?
So let's see if it can recognize that that was a different voice than my own.
Andrew, just before you do, I have to leave the meeting at 1:30 to attend a future-proof meeting, so sorry about that. So my apologies from them.
Good as gold. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, so they've said a few names. So let's see if it can pick up on the names and match the voices. And if it, so I'm sure that it does record system audio, so that's good. Let's see what the summaries look like. Is it nice and structured? Are we able to chat with the summary? So now can we ask questions like, what was summarized the summary, or like what are some action items from the summary? Does it integrate with the calendar? Will it work with different providers? Since this picks up on system audio, it's going to work with any provider. Can we export it to a PDF? And what does pricing look like? So for pricing, since this is given to you through Notion AI, really it's free if you already have Notion as part of your company. If not, I think it works out to something like $10 a month per user. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's $20 a month per user because you need the Notion AI for AI meeting notes. Okay, so that's good enough. Let's stop and press summarize here. So I'm not sure exactly which LLM is using under the hood. I'm gonna assume probably OpenAI. And okay, so it's given us a structured summary, which is great. It tells us all the bullet points, what we needed, what happened. It also mentions Jim, which was one of the attendees in this Zoom meeting, and mentioned Hazel as well. Wow. Okay, so it does pick up names. Looking at the transcript here, it doesn't say. So right here, this sentence was said by somebody else besides me, so from the call, but it doesn't have like a, hey, this is the speaker, this is another speaker, this is the speaker named Andrew, this is a speaker named Jim, or whatever. So some meeting tools are better at doing that, like Fireflies and Otter would actually give you the speakers. Speller.ai also lets you pick the different speakers, but we don't have that here. Other benefits that you get out of this is, now since this is Notion, you get all of the wonderful parts of Notion, so we can definitely chat with the summary, and I can say like, hey, tell me if Hazel was present in this meeting, and then I can pick the source as the current page, so Notion AI demo, and if we send in this prompt, it says no, Hazel was absent for the meeting, and it gives us the context to it. It even highlights exactly where that note is, which is cool. Yeah, and then beyond that, so like, how would you? What's better than this over, let's say, ChatGPT meeting recorder, which is a new offering, and check out my other video on that one. Is it's more structured. You get all of the wonderful structure of Notion, so we can create like a Notion meetings database like this, and then start throwing in all your meeting notes here. So this would just be a Notion table, and then you can start to filter on these. You can search through all of them, and so on. And we would just create like a new page, new meeting, go into here, and start your meeting notes as you go. Some negatives about Notion AI is there's no Chrome extension or like a way to trigger the transcribing outside of coming into Notion, creating a new page, hitting start transcribe, and then hitting stop to say that we've stopped transcribing. Some of that is automated by other meeting, especially like the ones that are intrusive, the meeting recorders that where you do add them to the meeting. Now it gets all the context from the meeting, so that helps with knowing that the meeting is over and stopping the recording. Here you'd have to stop it yourself, or else it just keeps going on and on. There's probably some natural limits, but it still requires a little bit of human intervention. The other part is just the onus of organizing is kind of is up to you as well. There's nothing here that's gonna pull in meeting title or anything like that automatically, so that kind of is less ideal. But overall, if none of those really matter to you, then it's fine. I'm expecting that some automations will come out of this, since Notion is creating Notion calendar now, so maybe they will start to merge the two. Like they'll pick up items from your Notion calendar and ask you if you want to add your own recorder to it. So that's a possibility that could come up later. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to leave a comment, and thank you for